Hi guys, this is Gulnaz, and today I want to discuss with Mr. Asad his journey to real estate and Dubai. Mr. Asad, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Long time I was trying to convince you to do this podcast, so it's very interesting for us and for new real estate agents how to start the real estate. And the first is more important. How did you move to Dubai, and when did you move to Dubai, and what was your first job?
Thank you so much for having me. My journey in real estate goes all the way back to 2014 when I first landed in Dubai. I love the city, I love the infrastructure. It always amazed me. I started as I've always been a sales guy all my life, and I started first selling softwares to different companies. And then eventually I got into banking after some time. Again, I love my time in banking. It was amazing because I guess I'm always a person who would like to interact and meet new people. And banking is also one of the places which let me do that and network with people. And especially people which are high net worth, because I was managing the high net worth individuals with the bank. And then this one also get me a chance later on. After some time, real estate was always exciting for me. I wanted to join in. There were some things which were really stopping me, and in my real estate I started my journey after the banking in 2017, and since then I'm just doing real estate. I don't like anything else.
Great, but how did you decide from banking to move to real estate? It's like very different fields.
I mean, I always wanted to be in real estate. There were some certain things which were stopping me, but then finally I decided there's no perfect time. I just jumped in.
All right, and I guess you had fears before moving to real estate, because I also had it, and I want.
Well, I guess because corporate makes you a kind of, this is what I always believe, that it kind of make you a slave mind. And it is hard to escape it, but yes, I always knew this is the right thing to do. And the fear was, there was always a fear of salaries and taking care of my basic expenses. But I guess I'm very glad that I took this decision and I jumped into, and it is the best thing that could happen to me.
Everyone who's starting the real estate in the beginning has a lot of fears. Like I had a lot. Did you have any fears before starting the real estate?
I guess mostly people have the fear of salaries, plus they have a fear of how they will perform in the industry and how they will connect with high net worth individuals. Some people are not really networking. But I mean, it all comes back to how do you want to grow in life. And I guess I also had all these fears, and I took the initiative because there's no perfect time to start something. You just have to go for it, and this is what I did.
Right. And I heard that in Corona time, in COVID time, like market was a bit crashed, or how we can say it. How was that?
I mean, yes, the market was at its lowest because, of course, it was supply and demand gap. People were inside their houses, they were not really taking decisions, but it was also an opportunity market. It doesn't happen every day, but I believe people should look at the opportunity and listen to what their agents are telling them, because things like Corona don't happen that often, right?
Yeah.
People who have bought at that time have to make the most amount of money.
My friend, he bought like at the lowest price ever in GLT. He's so happy because that time he had the money, and people who didn't have, they sold. And if you had a cash flow, it was an amazing opportunity.
I mean, see, I have seen it that yes, of course, you have this fear of where the market will go, but you don't know a perfect bottom and perfect height of the market anyways. Right? So you should always listen to an agent who is doing this day-to-day basis. Mm-hmm. They understand the market the most, and they can help you to understand which is the right time to buy and which is the right time to exit also.
And I believe, like in life, when you fail, there is like you will fly very fast. So that happened also with the market. It was so down, and then now it's like in very good.
It is indeed, yes. And also I would always say about for agents, yeah, there's never a good or a bad market. For agents, it's always either a buyer's market or a seller's market, right? So you just have to see which market is more booming.
Yeah, great. So nowadays, since last year, market is very competitive.
Yes.
How do you maintain the success in this competitive market?
Yes, market is very competitive. This is one of the smallest city which has the huge number of agents in it.
Yeah.
So yes, it is competitive, it is challenging, but at the same time, if you stay up to date, if you have the right knowledge, if you do your basics every day, regardless of is it the if you have the money or if you don't have made the money, if you're doing the deeds or if you're not doing the deeds, you do your basic and you can stay ahead of the game. Most of the agents just go by the so basic process, which is calling the client, telling them to list it, or just calling them and telling them, there's a new offer, buy it. But you should always do your research every morning. Make it your Bible. Come to office, do your research. Why people should invest in Dubai today, and it kind of gives you a knowledge of telling your client why the market is doing great. Yeah, it's the perfect thing you can do.
I wanted to ask you, do you love your job? But I see you do. But can you say what do you like in this job? Except the money part, we have other parts, right? Where you feel yourself, you love your job. Maybe even if you will have some people, they are like thinking, even if this job pays me the less, but I love to do it.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that?
It's not about money, I believe. I'm into real estate because money, yes, it gives you good money for sure. It's an amazing thing that can happen.
Yeah.
It's a best sales job that you can be, I believe, because you can sell anything. You can sell a candy or you can sell real estate. You can always develop the skills that you don't have because skills can be developed, right? What I really love about is that meeting people and negotiating, because I love when I faces challenges in the deals and how I can sort them out, because it's a new learning for me. Still, after doing it for 7-8 years, there are still times when things come in front of me and they're totally new for me, and I try to find a solution, still ask my people. It goes by like this.
I wanted to ask, do you love your job? But from this conversation, I understood you do love it. But apart from money part, what else do you love in this job?
I mean, I would say yes, money is the greatest motivation for this job. But what I really love about real estate is networking with people. I've always been a sales guy all my life, and I love meeting new people, interacting with them, and then problem solving. Real estate have taught me how to be best at problem solving. There are still today's day that I come up with problems while doing a deal, and then when I find a solution, it gives me a kind of personal satisfaction, and I love it. Yeah.
I also love when I see happy clients, especially when they are looking for their own home, not investment. When they are looking for own home, and then they are happy with the community, with something which I advised, which I guide them. I feel so satisfied when client is so happy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not goes this way, but I guess it goes in a very long-term way, because if they are happy, they want to do more business with you, they want to refer their friends and family to you. Our business and our jobs are more like creating a friend circle rather than just a business, So always advising them the right stuff will help you always. Don't be a just pushy salesperson, but do the right thing and tell them the right figures, and it will take you a very long way.
And the last question is, if not real estate, what company would you set up?
Well, and to be honest, I never thought about it, but if I was not really in real estate, I still be doing some brokerage, because that's what I love. It is amazing thing that can happen to you. All you have to do is bring one person who wants to sell something and another person who wants to buy something together. So I feel like brokers can never fail in their life, because you can sell a property, you can sell a small stuff. There is a we know about one incident where in the US one guy connected a company who in China who wanted to sell masks, and there was a person who wanted to, a hospital who wanted to buy the mask, and they sold containers after containers, and he made $20,000 on each container. So, you know, if you're right broker and you see the opportunity and you seize that opportunity, it's the best thing it can happen to you for sure.
All right, thank you so much. What I want to say is Mr. Asad is always keeps team motivated, and since I joined, I didn't have a day to regret why I chose this company and why they chose me too. So we are happy, and Mr. Asad is the main person who we admire in this office, and we are so happy to be part of this company where the leader is motivated, the leader is ready to help, and sharing his knowledge to the maximum, and also there is personal things as well, right? We cannot just focus on work.
Yes.
If the person is good at work but personality is somehow is not matching, it's also hard to deal with that person. So we are lucky and we are glad to be part of your team, and thank you so much for this time, and we will keep you here.
Well,
we will try to get your
I
time.
would say thank you so much for the kind words. It's great to have you guys all. I feel like we are as a family. This is what is most important, and this is how I believe you can go in a long way.
Inshallah. So guys, welcome to Dubai and welcome to Virtual Reality Real Estate. There is a real leader who will support you at any stage of your journey.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.